Hi guys, my name is Toby. I'm CEO and co-founder of Cathedral Studios. We are a game studio. We're working on our flagship title, The Bournless.
In darkest night, by the glare of the moon, when shade and shadow start to bloom, light yourself a candle and hold it close. Pray the dear old Phoenix loves you the most.
This island pulls you in. And once it has you, there's no escape. I've lost track of how many corpses are my own. Sometimes I forget why I'm even here, what I'm searching for. The island didn't look like this before. Those who once called this place home have changed. The monsters they worship are even worse. This place belongs to them now. And so we fight. You, me, and all the other seekers. It's them I fear most of all. The strangers lurking in the darkness. The treasure. The ritual. The power it offers you. I wish I could resist. But once you get a taste, there's no going back.
We started the company in February 2022, so we're pretty new, we're pretty fresh. I'd been working on a prototype for a game, a solo project for about 9 months, and I was struggling working on it as a solo dev, and I managed to convince my brother Bobby to start a company with me and start trying to find other developers to work on this game with me. And we joined forces and created what is a very warm family business that is full of some of my best friends. So it's a real joy to work with these people. There's about 30 of us on the team right now. Varying experiences from indie to AA to AAA. We've got ex-startup experience. Jonas, our head of publishing, has founded, built, scaled, and sold a previous startup, I think, for about 44 million. It's called Gamers Class. We've got a broad range of experience. Some people have worked on games like Fortnite. Some people have worked on Call of Duty, Ubisoft, and so on. But predominantly, we like to think of ourselves as dirtbag developers. That's kind of what we refer to ourselves as. There's nothing we won't learn or do in-house, and one of our greatest talents is being a pretty lean team and not outsourcing a whole lot or at all. So I want to tell you a little bit about why we chose The Bournless, what made us choose this genre combination, what made us choose this world. We started very early on by looking at the Steam demographic. On PC, the market share for PC gaming is Steam. There's lots of varying reports about Epic scooping up market share, but it's not altogether accurate. Steam is 90% of the PC market. So we looked at the Steam PC gamer and tried to reverse engineer what they would like. We started with this very early on. It wasn't something that we did on the fly. We took a look at what were the most popular genres on Steam. We saw in the top 5 that horror was one that stood out to us as not being explored by bigger budget teams very much. We saw first-person shooter obviously was taking a very high spot, and so we chose to do a genre combination that fits the Steam user's palette for dark and gritty experiences. We also chose to go the free-to-play route. While it's riskier, that's exactly what startups are good at taking on, is risk. If we succeed in the free-to-play genre, we can make an IP that's got incredibly powerful UA and can pull in some pretty serious revenue. Also makes it very accessible around the world to regions where free-to-play are actually more popular than paid. Now, in terms of technology we're exploring, we've, over the course of development, explored lots of different technologies. One of the technologies that we're committed to long-term, however, is blockchain. We know that the first-person shooter genre, particularly games like Counter-Strike, are a really good fit for that technology. We're cautiously exploring it because we know that gamer sentiment towards blockchain in the West is not there yet. So we've got time anyway. A game like The Bournless takes a long time to make. A key component of our strategy is to focus on just really, really, really good product that's designed for the customer and not existing in a kind of blockchain echo chamber, and making sure that the systems we design are a genuine improvement for the customer. So in the short to medium term, anything you'll see from Bournless will be hard focusing on building the best possible game we can, getting it to market, getting as many downloads as we can, making sure retention's really high, and then once we've got that strong foundation in place, we'll start releasing some of these economy features over time. And the goal over the next 6 months will be to get the game so that it's really, really sticky, and then start selling cool stuff in the game, basically. One thing, we've designed this awesome, brilliant economy, but one thing we've noticed is that the stuff that gamers want is not always what the economist thinks they would want. One thing that we've heard from our community that they really want is a funny top hat for the snake, for example. So you can design the most brilliant economic features, but they might just want to put a top hat on the snake. So that's a really another reason why we're big on listening to our community and just playing it with them. So that's what we're going to be doing over the next 6 months. So how's it all going? What success have we had? What traction have we had? We've managed to last year we managed to trigger the Steam algorithm. So our game, we had some really good validation that the design we've been choosing is unique, is full of flavor, is right for the Steam gamer, because we managed to trigger the Steam algorithm with our store page. We were the #1 trending free-to-play game all throughout Gamescom last year, and we were in the top 10 this year. And we are currently sitting on total wish list, I think, is about 250, 260,000. With deletions, I think it's about 225,000 wish lists. The really important metric, though, for us is the playtest requests. We also have 110,000 playtest requests through Steam. The conversion on this is much, much higher, and this is a much greater indication of the number of people who want to play the game, even in this early unfinished state, in this early access phase. So that's all from me today. I wanted to say, on behalf of Cathedral Studios, a big thank you to all the Arca LPs. We're obviously immensely grateful for your support. And thank you to the Arca team for being S tier. And we look forward to many years to come of awesome work together.